So what to say when you don't know what to say? This is a question I got a lot from employees and fellow business people that I worked with. And it's a situation that I was in many times in life, and I developed my own little system. And it's one that as a business person you'll get into. You end up in a situation. Somebody asks you, maybe hands you a microphone and says, we want you to say a few words here today. You're not expecting to speak. You have no prepared notes. So I'm going to give you the way to, if you get butterflies, to get your butterflies to fly in alignment. And here's what you do. Write this down. 3 points. Where we were, where we are, and where we're going. Now you can adapt that to any situation. I'll give you an example. Let's say I'm consulting for a company and I've been there a couple of hours on my first day, and maybe the company owner is addressing the staff and he says, Gordon, can you get in front of the group here and tell us your thoughts about our fine company after day one? Now, the little dude inside your brain is going to start pushing buttons really fast and your brain's going to freak out. So you have to go back to your little rule. Where we were, where we are, where we're going. Let me give you an example. You know, I've only been here a few hours, but it was wonderful to hear about the history of this fine company. You know, 10 years ago when Bob started this company and he opened the door, he had a dream and a credit card and he funded the whole thing himself. Today we sit here and we have 100 employees and we are selling grapple grommets to every hardware store in the Western United States. But what's really exciting is what the future has to hold. You think about this. I see a time 15 years in the future where every hardware store in the world will be selling this company's grapple grommets to people on every continent. So what I did is I just took the situation, which could have been really awkward, and taken the 3 rules and put a little order to it. So the same can happen also in social situations. Many of us have been at things like, I don't know, an anniversary party, for example, and somebody says, hey, can you stand up and say a few words about the couple here on their anniversary? So instead of panicking and turning red in the face, just think about the rule, where we were, where we are, where we're going. You can stand up and say, you know, I met Tex and Edna 15 years ago when they first met. They were poor, starving students living in a basement apartment. Look at us today, in a room full of all the friends and family celebrating their anniversary. But what's also very exciting is that I know next year they're going to welcome their first grandchild into the world. And then you raise your glass and you say, let's have a toast to Tex and Edna. Done. Stick a fork in it, it's done. You're in an awkward situation, but if you plan ahead, you can make lemonade when life hands you a lemon.